what is the right type of exercise? Because maybe we should say I don't know. Do we talk about the wrong type of exercise first? Like, what have we been doing and why isn't it working?
Well, it's always been, and it still is, a lot of people just believe it's a calories in, calories out model where I just need to get on a treadmill or get on an elliptical or get on the stationary bike and just go for an hour as long as I can, and then look at the screen and it says I burned 300 calories. And that's how we've been taught that's how we're supposed to. And then just as long as we don't eat, if we can just basically starve ourselves, we're going to lose weight.
We should lose weight.
And everything should be all rainbows and unicorns.
Right.
Unfortunately, if that was the case, we'd
all be thin and fit.
Yeah, that just would be the case because almost everybody's tried that. And shockingly, it doesn't work. I know. So it really has to do with you do the right type of workouts to balance your hormones. So you need a calorie deficit to lose weight, but you also need balanced hormones. And when you do a lot of cardiovascular exercise, and that's the only thing you do, and cardiovascular exercise is great, and there's definitely pieces that we believe in, and it's a piece to the puzzle. But unfortunately, it's most people's only piece to the puzzle. And there's many studies now to show that you have to also add in the strength training component to build the muscle. And when you do those type of workouts, it stimulates certain hormones that will help you burn fat and burn fat longer than you would be if you just did the 30-minute treadmill walk or run, at a high speed. Because once you get off the treadmill, you're basically stopping burning your calories, versus if you do the right type of metabolic workouts that we teach you, your body is actually burning fat for hours and maybe even a day after you stop because of the stress and the hormonal response that happened after.
I like burning fat even though I'm not working out.
Yes, and there's also studies to show that not everybody, but there's a percentage of people that you do cardio and it actually causes you to crave more because it elevates your cortisol levels. And when it elevates your cortisol levels, you're going to be craving more sugary foods. So you could be doing cardio and then you end up, because you have so many cravings, and then you end up eating that donut, and that 300 calorie donut just wiped out the time you were in the gym, and now you basically are not in a calorie deficit anymore.
Yeah, so, and you're not really burning fat anymore because you did the wrong type of exercise.
Right. So, and again, the cardiovascular exercise is great. It's great for your heart, and we believe in it, and we do have people do that in our programs. But unfortunately, that's where most people get stuck, because that's just what they've always been told. And especially, not all females, but a lot of females, it's just been, lifting weights can be, intimidating.
Well, it started in the, the Jane Fonda era where, and then into step aerobics, and it was so aerobic. But
that's what the science told us then.
Right. And the science also said women should not lift more than 3 to 5 pounds of
because
weight.
you don't want to get big and bulky.
Right. But
and all science
science has come a long way. So Chris and I both studied under the world's top expert in the field of the metabolism. And so
female metabolism.
And not just any metabolism, female metabolism, and dived deep into female hormone system. And so
and menopause.
Yeah, Chris probably knows more about menopause than most every woman out there. And so thank you for knowing all about that.
I didn't think this is where God was going to take me, but
yes, to menopause. So we get real inside the academy when it comes to talking about all things hormones and menstruation cycles and all sorts of fun things that we end up talking about.
Yeah.
And one of the big questions we often get is it still possible to lose weight in menopause? And so Chris is here to tell you.
Yes, that's possible. If you can. It's all about hormones, and that's a piece of the puzzle that, again, the diet industry doesn't talk about. It's just, usually calories in, calories out, and we kind of know that didn't work. So, but if you can, and you can counteract the loss of some of the female hormones as you get older if you can control other hormones that you do have control over.
Right.
As you get older. At any age, you can control your cortisol. At any age, you can control your insulin. So we teach you how to do that with exercise.